when we started this band, like all of the rap rock acts that I knew were like male rapper, male singer. So like I was like, man, I've always wanted to have like an actual like male rapper, female singer dynamic, like in actual rock band where it's like that for all the songs. And now Linkin Park actually they have a female singer now too, which is crazy. But we were doing it. We were doing it first.
Perfect timing, right? Like it all worked out.
Rock, metal, prog, and everything in between. Welcome to this episode of Talkin' Rock with Meltdown. Don't forget to follow the audio-only Talkin' Rock podcast on all podcast platforms. And now, it's time for today's conversation. Here's Meltdown.
Well, we got Alyse and Oscar here from, okay, help me with this. It's Lilac, right?
Lilac, yep.
All right, there you go. First of all, tell me about the name of the band. I mean, that's probably a question you've answered a million times, but just indulge me.
I mean, there's a lot of bands I think that are using V's instead of A's now. Like Paris uses a V instead of an A, or Landmarks uses V's instead of A's. So I think we just hopped on that train during the same time.
Yes, purely marketing strategy.
No.
Like we want to make sure if you look up Lilac, spell it the way we spell it, nothing else comes up. And, you know, it turns out you might not be able to find us too. But hey, that's a secondary issue. We're taking care of it on the front end. And it's been a lot of fun so far, trying to explain the name every time.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, like I said, it's probably a question you've answered a bunch. I get it. So you guys are from North Carolina, correct?
Yeah, I mean, so we're kind of spread out, but our home base for all of our equipment and a lot of our guys are in North Carolina. I live in Los Angeles, and then Cam is in Texas.
Okay. Now, you guys have the one EP out so far. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So
And
tell us
we've
about that.
released singles as well. So far, we've released an EP. We recorded at West Valley Studios, at Howard Benson's West Valley Studios. We recorded with his team, which they're amazing. Mike Plotnikoff, Joe Ricard, they're just like phenomenal engineers. And so we did Perfect Drug. We released that. That EP was January of 2023. And then since then, we've released a couple singles, but we were really revving up for this new music that we're going to be releasing very soon at the beginning of next year. So we recorded with Kane Churko out of Vegas. Kane and Kevin Churko, they've written songs for like In This Moment, Bad Omens, Five Finger Death Punch, Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, the hits that they've written are just insane. And so we just released XXX with the December tour. And then with next month, we're at the end of next month, we should be releasing Barely Human, which is the first Kane Churko song of the Barely Human EP. And so, yeah, that one is going to be crazy because we actually did a music video with Jensen Owen, who's been doing like a lot of videos for like Falling in Reverse and Ice Nine Kills and stuff. Like his visual effects are insane. And so like, since we're barely human and we're like half human, half robot, the visual effects on that is just going to be crazy next month.
Yeah, you guys have had a chance to work with some really heavy hitters so far. So did Howard Benson work with you, or you just kind of worked with his team? How's that work?
Yeah, so like Howard actually was working on another album at that exact time, but he gave us everybody that works for him. So we worked with his entire elite team, I guess. So Mike Plotnikoff, Joe Ricard, Niels Nielsen is his mastering engineer. Basically all of his heavy hitters worked on our record. Yeah.
Gotcha. So tell me about how you guys operate with the dual vocals. Is this the way it's always been? Oscar, did you come on later? How does this work?
Yeah, it's been really cool because I think Alyse came to this project with the idea that she wanted to approach it with dual vocalists. So from the very beginning, it was this idea of bringing a modern touch on rock. So it was rock and hip hop, heavily influenced by Linkin Park, if you couldn't tell. Yeah. So it's been a lot of fun because it's a different perspective than a lot of projects I've been involved in as well, where we're able to give two different perspectives that either coincide, go parallel, or often compete with each other, and kind of give you two sides of the story to look at, especially with our newest release, XXX, which is kind of this super sexual, sexy, explosive succubus thing, and then basically the other side of the guy who's in this cage feeling trapped about it. So it's been really cool to be in a project from the very get-go, right? Where this was the idea, this was the plan, and the dynamic has just been absolutely explosive in the studio and on stage.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, there are a lot of rap and rock acts. When we started this band and during COVID, like all of the rap rock acts that I knew were like male rapper, male singer. Okay. So like I knew that like Evanescence did that one song where they had a male vocalist who's not a rapper do, you know, like wake me up inside, right?
Yeah.
Like it was just that one single, right? And he's not a rapper, he was just a singer. And so like I was like, man, I've always wanted to have um like like an actual like male rapper female singer dynamic like in actual rock band where it's like that for all the songs. And now Linkin Park actually they have a female singer now too, which is crazy. But we were doing it first.
Perfect timing, right? Like it all worked out.
Yeah, serendipitous for sure. So you guys are playing the Machine Shop coming up on the 20th. Have you guys played there before?
Yeah, we have. We
Okay.
actually toured with Pop Evil there. Did we play there with Atreyu or no?
No, not with Atreyu. We played there with Pop Evil
Yeah.
and Fame on Fire. We played back-to-back sold-out nights. So we love the Machine Shop. The
Yeah.
crowd really comes to throw down, and it's really cool because it's a little bit of rock history there, and we saw the like pictures on the wall. So it was really fun for us to just to get to be a part of that.
And there's such a famous shop, man. Like when we got there, there were these people from Australia that came all the way from Australia just to visit that music venue, which is just like out of all things in the United States, this is where you came. Like that's amazing. Like that's just like super like just metal heart right there. That's awesome.
No, Kevin and his crew do a great job, but whatever you do, just don't let Butt Crack run your lights.
Oh, okay, good
Okay.
to know.
Ask
Good
him
to
about that. Well, yeah, ask him about that.
Ask him about butt crack. Got it.
Right, yeah, yeah. No, don't run the lights. Anyways, that's kind of an inside joke you can ask him about. Hey, Alyse, I want to ask you about this because I'm sure my daughters probably watch this. Don't forget the lyrics. Now, I'm not familiar with that show. So, did that already air? Is that coming up? What's the deal with that?
Yeah, yeah. So I was the season finale of the second season of Don't Forget the Lyrics. And like I didn't even sign up for it. We were actually prepping for our Treyu tour. And my best friend from college, she just called me and said, "Hey, I signed you up for the show and you made it." So I'm gonna like phone you in with like the producers, like because she had gone through all of the different like there's like different steps I guess where you get to see different people and try out and audition in front of different people. I went straight to like the lead director and producer or whatever, and they just like fast tracked me. And they just I guess they liked my day job, you know, they thought that my day job was cool. And so anyway, yeah, they put me on the show and I didn't get to practice at all, but I got to make some money, which was pretty good. Yeah, it's nice.
No, that's okay. It's funny. When I first saw that, I thought back to when I was just a kid and I was getting into radio back a billion years ago. And I went up on stage. Some band invited me up to sing "Smoke on the Water." It's like, how hard could that be? And of course, I couldn't remember the lyrics. So I haven't been back on stage to sing since. But that's just what happens.
Did you see my episode?
I did not. I've never seen the show before. No, so you're saying season 2? How long ago was that?
No, it was last year. Yeah,
Okay, no, I didn't see it.
I don't like I don't know if you can like I don't know if it's still on Hulu, but yeah, it's on Fox and Hulu. But you could just type in "Don't Forget the Lyrics" season 2, episode 13.
Okay, did you forget the lyrics?
Okay. Hey. I mean,
Yeah.
so like there was multiple so every single song is there's $2,500, then you can make 5 grand, then you can make 10 grand, then you can make 15 grand, then 25 grand, then 50 grand, and it just goes up and up, right? And as the songs get harder, you have to like give me okay, at first it's like 3 words out of the chorus. Easy, right? But then it gets to be like 9 words out of the second verse, you know? And then, so they're
Which is
trying to make it
ridiculous. Who does
nine,
that?
9 words out of the second verse. And so like when I don't know, am I supposed to do spoilers? I guess it's already been out like long enough, but
Yeah.
yeah, like
She forgot.
Sharp Dressed Man,
Oh
like
yeah.
was death of me. The second verse, I didn't know that like it was like I'm gonna do you in. I like we said I'm gonna pull you in, but it's like step out, I'm gonna do you in. So I didn't get the 50K, man. Didn't get the 50K, but I got the 25K, which is pretty nice.
All right, well, that's a nice bonus. Yeah, and it's funny. It's like whenever now you'll remember that for the rest of your life whenever you hear that song come up, right?
I
Yeah.
know. I'm always
Notice how quickly she knew exactly what she forgot.
Right.
Oh man,
No,
should have chose "I'm Like a Bird" Like, man, I should have chose that song. But now I can't. I
Shoulda,
can't.
coulda,
I
woulda.
know, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I know that my wife and I watch Jeopardy all the time, and it's like I could just imagine like there's a question of a book about like a book or something, and the person screws it up, and for the rest of their life they're gonna think about that stupid book.
Man, I should have chose this, or I should. Yeah, absolutely.
So
Oh man.
you guys are shutting things down for Christmas and picking things back up with the Life of Agony and Biohazard in Europe. How exciting is that?
Holy crap.
Dude, this is the biggest thing we've done as a band. We've only been around for, I don't know if you know how long, maybe like 3 years, really.
Yes,
Like,
he was just saying it. You're a pandemic band, yeah.
yeah, we're a pandemic band. We haven't been around for that long. So to have the opportunity at this stage to go out to Europe, we're playing 2,000 cap rooms. Many shows are already sold out. Like, we're gonna be going through 10 countries.
Wow.
And it is just explosive. We've all been losing our mind. We've all been like texting our families. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, like you're doing the thing, like it's happening."
Yeah, it's crazy because like even like London is like 2,200 people already sold out.
Wow.
Brussels already sold out. Yeah, like the SWG venue in Scotland is massive. Like all of these venues like are massive venues with thousands and thousands of people. So to have this opportunity and have already like 8 or 9 venues or something already sold out, it's just like mind
Feels
blowing.
crazy. Feels crazy.
And are you guys going to drop a full-length record in 2025?
I think what we're gonna do is release the whole Kane Churko EP. Yeah, so all the songs that we recorded with Kane Churko, and then we also have some like surprise little singles in between that we recorded with Mike Plotnikoff as like one-offs that I think will like keep everybody yearning for more. But yeah, that's what we're
And
planning
the
on
plan
doing.
is definitely to get back into the studio in 2025, work on some more music and just keep ramping it out through the year.
Yeah. We've
Well,
already done like a bunch of music videos and we're just sitting on all this unreleased material. We just need to like, boom, here we go. Let's go. You know? So that's what I'm trying to be explosive next year. So hopefully you guys are just gonna get smacked with some music, new music videos, new music.
well, we need that, yeah, for sure. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll see you guys here on the 20th in Flint at the Machine Shop up north, right there. Have fun in 2025, man. That's so exciting. You guys get to go out and tour Europe, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
you.
So you're
Thank
gonna
you.
be at Flint?
I don't know yet. I gotta figure out my schedule. That's too far away. I don't think that far away. I take one step at a time.
Understood. Yeah, like our live show is insane. Like Oscar and I, we push and we pull each other, and we're like not fighting on stage, but we're like
A little bit.
we're really
There's
energetic.
some anger
And
built
then
up, that
and then our keyboardist, like he's like lifting his keyboard above his head, and we have like we have these light towers there. He climbs and he plays wireless keyboards on the top of the light towers while he's headbanging, and just like our entire set is just like so energetic. It's crazy.
Now you're
So I'm
talking me into
excited.
it. Yeah, let's see the 20th. I'm trying to think of what day of the week that is, but I may have to try to stop out. You guys on tour right this second, or is
Yeah.
yeah? Where are you at? What town are you in now?
We're not Tampa. We're in Tampa today.
Thank
And
you for remembering.
yeah. It gets a little lost, it gets a little fuzzy, but we're in Tampa for the day. Today's our rest day. So we're just kind of catching our breath for today, and then tomorrow we're playing here in Tampa.
Well, just to let you know, I woke up to 10 degrees this morning and 4 inches of snow. So just be prepared. Hope you guys brought your coats.
Oh, wow, that's not what I want to hear. That's not what I want to hear at all. But
Oh my
I think we all prepared for it in some way. I mean, these leather jackets are a lot not as warm as you would think they are. So.
Like I grew up in Ohio. I don't like how cold it was in Ohio, but like so I don't like the cold, but I'm used to it. So
We're in
unfortunately,
Ohio.
I grew up in Sandusky, Ohio. You know Cedar
Yeah,
Point.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So I grew up there, and then I moved down to North Carolina for college, and then yeah, I met these guys, and it's been and now here we are.
Adventure ever
Go-
since.
Finally touring in Ohio so my family can see, which is
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah, there you go. Play somewhere in Toledo or something. I saw you guys are playing the Forge. That's a cool place. There's some cool place you guys got coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I think Lakewood, Ohio is like right next to the Cleveland airport. So it's for the last one. The last show of the tour is December 22nd. So
Right.
we'll be on the road for a whole month.
Well, you guys have safe travels, and thank you so much for talking with us. Of course, the Perfect Drug EP is out. XXX is out right now. Big European tour. Lots of stuff happening with you guys coming up.
Yep, thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you for having us.
Check us out on our website, LYLVC.com. Check out LYLVC on all of our socials.
Basically, if you look up LYLVC, you're not going to be able to not find us.
Yeah,
They're
Facebook,
the only thing that pops
Instagram,
up.
everywhere. Yeah.
Thing.
And
I
we'll
can
hope
I can guarantee that. Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Good to see you guys. Safe travels.
thank
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.